Yo, what's up, guys? It is Dylan Chits. I'm back in with another video. In today's video, we are, like I said, I am back with a video. Yes, it's been a while. I've been carried up with school, work, just been hanging out. And yes, this is NASCAR Heat 4. No, Heat 5, I meant. And yes, I do got it. It's the same thing as NASCAR Heat 4, but obviously you have the test session, and I think you can create your own like season or something like that with different tracks. But anyway, we're gonna go on the race now, and we're gonna do an extreme dirt tour. We are going to we are actually going to do 100 laps at ELDORA. So yeah, have you guys been? Sorry if it's been a while. I have been, like I said, focused up with school, work, hanging out with friends, and to be honest, I've been going to a lot of races, been out of town. Obviously I work at a track now, and that's just been something else this year, protecting my family and myself from the coronavirus. Just stupid. And any political or negative comments on this channel will be deleted and blocked. I'm not tolerating that shit. Like, seriously, y'all. Like, y'all know better. So I'm just going to go straight to the race because it's 100 laps. Might take me a good 20 minutes.
We're going green.
And yeah, I've been to actually a couple tracks this year. A lot of them mostly out of state.
Clear high, bud. All clear.
And what's actually been really weird is that, like, Missouri, Iowa, all the states I've been to, they have different restrictions than Illinois. And so yeah, I have been to Peoria Speedway, which is in Peoria, Illinois. What I saw there is the Summer Nationals, the Summit Equipment Modified Nationals, Kids Mods, and something else modifies that has an 800cc engine in it. No, 1200, yeah. And one thing that's pretty cool about that is that it sounds like a midget and a hornet at the same time. Where I'm live at is based UMP. It is not IMCA or USTMS. Or USMTS, or however you say it, United States Modified Touring Series. Yeah, so like it's been to Peoria Speedway, Peoria, Illinois, Spoon River Speedway, which is in Canton, Illinois, about 35 minutes away from where I live, and I live literally right up the street from the Speedway. I have also been to Jacksonville this year. What I saw there was MOA, which stands for the Midwest Open Wheel Association. That is the winged Ford 10 sprint cars, and what they had there was pro late models, which is crate late models. In fact, right now I spent racing fuel. They must be racing, and street stacks and open wheel modified. I met Kenny Schrader there, with down to earth, nice guy. Kenny Wallace, he's more laid back. I talked to him for a few minutes. Ray Bollinger was there. Greg Wilson, who races full-time. Ollie Burton, all-star circuit champions. And Riku Abreu, a midget. Literally, he's like 4'11". No, not 4'11", like 4'5", 4'6". And he won the Chili Bowl, which is like a midget. It's like a whole week. I think starts on Monday and it just goes all the way through. And so been there. I've been to Farmer City once this year for the Hell Tour and Summit Equipment Modified Nationals, also with pro late models and straight stocks. And I tell you what, I would not be back at Farmer City. Farmer City is by far the worst track I've ever been to. the owner and half of the workers there are so rude. It makes you feel like you're not welcomed. The owner is a douchebag and he will argue with people on Facebook. He considers a full show. Let's say if Hornets is a bonus show there. Weekly they run super late models, crate late models, A mods, street stocks, and Hornets. And I think, and they consider a full show after the right before the Hornets show. And by UMP rules, the full show is considered after the heats. That's considered by UMP rules, I've heard. And I don't know if it's true or not. Probably isn't. I also been up to never been to Fairbury at all this year. Because I work on the track that's all Saturdays, and I like it, but I don't. I love it. I love it very much. I'm not going to get rid of it. What else Illinois tracks I have been to? I have, yeah, I think that's all the Illinois tracks I've been to. Yeah, usually every year I go to like almost every dirt track. This year I am planning on going to Lincoln. Lincoln, I've been there once. I got offered a job there. I worked for 1 day and they fired me. Because they said I wasn't 16, which I'm only 15, and that was their fault on their end. And yeah. I'm thinking about going back to, in Lincoln we had it was open wheel midgets, crate lane models, A mods, B mods. I think that's it. And street stocks, something like that. And I'm planning on going to Macon this year. Macon because I want to see the late models, super late models on that track. Macon is in Macon, Illinois. I think it's by Decatur. Lincoln is by, of course, Springfield, about 30 minutes away. I've also been to St. Francis Speedway in Farmington, Missouri, about, I would say probably an hour south of St. Louis. It's literally right on the border. What I saw there was winged 410 sprint cars, micro sprints, A mods, B mods, and I think that's it. That's where I met Greg Wilson at. Greg Wilson, like I said, is an Ollie Byrne All-Star Circuit champion, full tour, and down to earth nice guy. He drives the 20W of the Hercules tires, white and red car. I've been to what is it? I've been to Peevely, Missouri for the it's Kenny Schrader and Tony Stewart track. It's Autorated Auto Parts I-55 Raceway in Peevely, which is I would say probably 30 minutes north of Farmington, about 30 minutes south of Springfield. Been there for the USAC sprint cars. I think it was a $2,500 win, and there we had Tyler Courtney, Chris Wyndham, Brady Bacon, basically all the big guys. Logan Seavey. Also been into oh, this is in Iowa, I think. Yeah, it's all the racetracks I've been in Missouri. In Iowa, I've been to Pepsi Lee County Speedway in Donaldson, which I would say it's about 30 minutes northeast or something like that of Burlington. Went there to saw the Lucas Oil Power I wore 410 non-wing sprints and the IMCA A mods, B mods, and street stocks. Also been to 34 Raceway twice this year. One for the USAC Sprint, The other one was for the Ollie Burton All-Star Circuit of Champions, and there I met Casey Kane, NASCAR driver, and Kyle Larson. Casey Kane drives the 9 car, black and red, and Kyle Larson drives the 40, I think 57 of the white something farms car. I also been to Burlington, Davenport Speedway for the World of Outlaw Morton Building late models, and there I met Scott Bloomquist, Boom Briggs, Brent Larson, Ricky Weiss. I actually got Shane Clayton's door, full-time Outlaws, and I would probably say that's about all the speedways I've been to this year. Sorry if I'm racing dirt, I'll talk about dirt. Look at this Jones kid. I'm gonna do a massive slide job on him.
Car outside. All the way to the wall.
And what I do at my speedway, I'm a videographer. I videotape the races.
Clear to know, bud. All clear.
I'm not saying how much you get paid because that's none of you guys' business.
Car high. Careful. All clear.
One thing I'm thinking about going to is I wanted to go to the World of Outlaw Nas Energy Drink Sprint Car Series. I think it's coming down to Jacksonville,
All clear.
but I think it's postponed because of the coronavirus.
If you need it.
And that dude on this motorcycle just scared the shit out of me. Yeah, so I've been traveling basically everywhere I can to. And
Car outside.
yeah, this Ollie Burton's Circuit of Champions, All-Star Circuit of Champions. It's a video game on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It's $30. You can race of course, the online
You're clear.
multiplayer. You can race for single player, the full-time Ollie Burton Circuit of Champions,
Careful. Still there. All the way to the wall.
which is basically all the guys I met at the Circuit of Champions.
Outside.
I did not meet Tony Stewart though. He had suffered an injury, I think 3 weeks ago. I've met Brian Brown and Aaron Rutzel. Brian Brown drives the, I think 20 car of the Casey's General Store, and Aaron Rutzel drives the 87 black and brown car. And
All clear. Car high. Careful. All right.
what I'm planning on going to, we were planning on going to go to Nebraska for the Lucas Oil late model dirt series for the I-80 Silver Dollar Nationals. I think it's $57,000 to win. But we had to say no. We booked a hotel room, got our tickets, but we had to say no because the friend I was going with, his car has a problem where you can't go over 60 on the interstate. We were also planning on going to Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series in Napa Know-How 50 down in Tri-City Speedway. When that Farmer City incident happened, where a cop literally just bullied us. And yeah, so that was my experience with dirt trucks this year. I'm planning on going to. I was planning on going to the Chili Bowl
Outside. You got room.
this year.
Clear all around. All right. Clear.
But I heard those tickets are mad expensive. And speaking of that, I actually went down to Florida for like 6 days instead of 3 weeks
All clear.
because that's undisclosed information. I don't really want to tell you guys. And I was 30 minutes from. I was in Clearwater. I was 30 minutes away from East Bay. I was going to go to East Bay Raceway Park, where they have the the Winter Nationals for the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. And so yeah,
All clear.
also got a Xbox One now, so I can play. I have Game Pass Ultimate. On this, I got PlayStation View or PlayStation Now, whatever like the game system is. And think about getting Dirt on Dirt or Flow Racing or Dirt Vision. Dirt Vision
outside.
sponsors the Word of Outlaw. Sponsors the Word of Outlaw More and Bill and Late Models, the Hell Tour, which is Summer Nationals, the Summit Equipment Modified Nationals, and
Hold your line.
the Word of Outlaw Nozzle Energy Drink Sprint Cars. I think Dirt on Dirt sponsors the
All right, halfway to the lap.
Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series,
Clear all around.
the Lucas Oil Sprint Cars 410. Never saw those before.
You're clear.
And I think it covers some major events,
Around.
like ELDORA, I think. Then Flow Racing sponsors all the ELDORA races,
Outside.
the Circuit of Champions races, the American Modified Series, and I think Mars.
Got a car high now.
Mars is a lit model.
All right, you're clear. All right, you're clear.
So I've been umpiring this year.
Clear.
Did a couple game, like 9-10 games. At least I got to do a couple games because, you know, my original assigner, he's a dick, and I told him just forget it. I don't want your games.
You got room. You're clear.
Oh my God, I'm 4 laps
All
past.
right, you're clear.
No, 5 laps past Tony. I am going to be a sophomore in high school,
All clear. Car high. Careful.
and so I already took me on the wheel. I got my I'm going to get my license in October.
Clear high, bud.
I'm going to save up, buy a car, and do everything I wanted to do as a growing up. And just a second, people are texting me out of the blue. Yep, so the best show I saw this year
High lane clear.
was the
You're clear.
top three was the Hell Tour down in God, I can't speak today. Spoon River Speedway, and that pulled some Lucas guys. It had Tyler Carpenter there, Bobby Pierce, Brian Shirley, Devin Moran, which is a full-time Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series driver, Kyle Bronson, full-time, Tyler Erb, that's full-time.
High, bud.
They even pulled Shannon Babb, Kent Robinson, and what Peoria had,
Still there.
which was kind of crappy.
You're clear.
Peoria had
All right,
Bobby
you're
Pierce,
clear.
Brian Shirley, Tyler Carpenter.
Car on the outside now.
Nah, that's
Clear
it.
high, bud.
I don't think Babb was there at all. Last year they had
You're clear.
Brian Shirley, Bobby Pierce, Chase Youngans, a full-time Word of Outlaw driver, Shannon Babb, Dennis Erb Jr., Billy Drake.
You're all clear up top.
And I was actually looking for if anyone has a
Careful, still there. All clear.
fucking
All clear.
steering wheel and pedals they'd like to share or give to me, let me know. I'll buy some off of you. But yeah, that was my quick update on what's been going on in my life. So anyways, guys, take care, subscribe, and like the video, and I'll see you guys whenever. Later.